What's up guys, EBS2 Games here, and today I'm finally going to make a video about top 5 tips on this game, and I'll have a good strategy at the end, so make sure to watch till the end for that. I'm doing this because I promised you guys I would make a video on this if I reached 50 subs, and we got to that like a few days ago, I think. So yeah, and there is a lot of videos like this about like good strategies, but the strategies I've seen are not very effective from those YouTubers. So I want to correct them and make an actually good video on how this game really works and stuff, because they're usually at only around 1,000 trophies. Now I want to give a shout out to someone who's a lot better than me at this game. His name is Unlocked Skills. He's absolutely insane at the game. You should check him out. His channel will be in the description below. Or you can just search him online, like Unlocked Skills. He'll show up. He's got only like 30 subscribers, so he's very good. He's got like 27,000 trophies. Now, a few disclaimers before I start this video. One, I'm not the best in the world. I'm like your average NBA player. Like, I'm the average professional. I'm not the best. I'm ranked like 440th in the world. I'm not the best of the best. And yeah. And disclaimer number 2. It's okay to lose. I've lost over 150 times. It's fine. You're not going to win every single game. It's completely fine. Sometimes it's good to lose because then you realize my strategy's not unbeatable. It's good. And disclaimer number 3, there is no unbeatable strategy. Every strategy can be beaten no matter what. Every single one. If there's an unbeatable strategy, everyone would use it, and then it'd be all luck of who wins against unbeatable strategy versus unbeatable strategy. You know what I mean? So to win, you have to understand how this game works, and I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to improve and get trophies and online and all of that. Yeah, I'm not the best, but I'm going to try to give you my tips, okay? Tip number 1, upgrade your soldiers to level 3. This may come out as a duh. Yeah, we want our soldiers to perform better so we can win more games. But it's somewhat like that and somewhat's not like that. Because you want to upgrade your soldiers to level 3 as soon as possible. It will give you a very big advantage over the people with level 1 soldiers. Now, if you have level 1 soldiers and you place all your soldiers, you have this amazing army, the other person can just use the same strategy but with level 3 soldiers and win because he has better performing soldiers. And it gives you such an advantage if you have level 3 soldiers. I mean, it's not a good strategy, could still beat a bad strategy with level 3 soldiers, but it'll still give you quite an advantage over the noobs. It's not a super big like game-changing, game-breaking against like professionals, because people still lose with level 3 soldiers, but it'll help quite a bit. Help you gain some trophies. So yeah. I also have a video on how to get a lot of money or gems in this game, so that'll be in the description below, and it gets you quite a bit of money. So please check that out. Tip number 2, don't use all epics. Now you're probably wondering, why shouldn't I use all epics? Like they're like 1,000 health soldiers that do like 200-300 damage per hit, and they're insane. They're so cool. The reason is because they're so expensive, and smaller, like cheaper, more efficient soldiers like musketeers and pirates can defeat all epic strategies pretty easily, and you'll get beaten. You won't advance very far if you use all epics. Now there are some instances where epics can be good, but it's very rare. Like Sentinels can be good against artillery, as they can take out artillery pretty quickly, as they fire 3 shots and it could take out like 3 artillery in a hit, and artillery is pretty expensive, so it can. And miniguns can sometimes be effective against like AK-47s and M16s, but then again, every soldier is good against M16s because AK-47s and the gun soldiers kind of suck. The modern soldiers suck in this game. I don't know why. It's kind of dumb, honestly. And the dragon can just like fly around and distract all your soldiers, and I've lost to that sometimes because they just flew around for like 2 minutes, and my soldiers were just like, land dragon. They just want to shoot the dragon, and meanwhile their musketeers are just shooting my soldiers. So sometimes epics can be good. Most of the time they can't. But do not use all epics, because that's army just it's not good. Tip number 3: use the right soldiers. What I mean by this is don't use like the crappy soldiers like giants and war elephants and like M16s and gladiators. Those soldiers aren't just as good as good soldiers. And I split soldiers usually into 3 categories. You could probably split them into like 10 or 20. But just to keep it basic, I do it like 3. 1, good. They're always good in every scenario. These soldiers are like really good. These soldiers include musketeers and spearmen. They're just good in like every scenario, basically. 2, just plain bad soldiers. These soldiers never work. They're just not good. Soldiers like these are like the gladiator, I would say, is one, and the Spartan's not really good. Giants are trash, and the trebuchet is not good because it's just so inaccurate, and it takes like a whole day for it to reload. And then there's the 3rd category, because there's good soldiers, but you have to use them right for them to be good. Sometimes these soldiers, if you use them right, can be good, then they're normally good soldiers. Soldiers like these are like mages and sometimes pirates, and and sometimes like the crossbows or like whatever those things are that shoot like the spear. My brain's fogging up, okay? And these soldiers are good if you use them right. Like mages, they have low health and they're expensive, so you have to protect them well. And it's the same for like the crossbows. They have low health, protect them well. Pirates, if you use too many, you're just, you have to use these soldiers right. They're not good in every single scenario. Use them right. So yeah, just don't use the bad soldiers. And yeah. Tip number 4: understand the game. Now I don't mean understand every single line of code and memorize it. That won't really help you win. What I mean by understand the game is how every single soldier, how to use them right, and how just to use them right, and how they function. And to help you with that, I will show you what these 6 things mean, like the stats. So for the heart, that's its health, 337.5. It can take some stuff. For the sword over the heart, that's 29.7. That's how much damage it can do per hit. The 3 by the archery range target thingy, that's how much range it has. Now for a melee soldier, that's somewhat, and like ranged soldiers like the musketeer, it has like 50. It's quite a bit. And that sword that looks like it's moving, like slashing, that's how much times it attacks per second. Like it attacks 1.1 times per second. And like the minigun, it attacks like 10 times per second, so it's pretty crazy. And the boot, that's how fast it moves. So it moves 31.25, so it moves somewhat fast. And then the blue thing, I never knew this until I got to like 6,000 trophies. And blue thing means how much soldiers it attacks at once in one attack. So spearman attacks 1 soldier per hit, and like the axeman attacks like 3 soldiers, and the giant attacks like 5, and the bomb does 50, which is kind of absurd. I can't speak. It's pretty crazy. But yeah. And I hope that understands you. I hope that helps you understand the game a bit more. I might do a very elaborated video on how to understand the game a bit more, but that'll be later. So subscribe maybe for that. Yeah. Tip number 5: play the game. This may also come as a yeah, we're gonna play the game. This is why we watch the video, so we could get help on this game that we are playing. Otherwise, we would not watch this video for a tips video on a game that we do not play. That would not make much sense. But this is probably the most helpful tip I can give you. Just play the game, experiment in customs with soldiers. It doesn't matter how many soldiers there are in an army. Just use like 120 versus 120. It doesn't matter. Just experiment with soldiers. Familiarize yourself with soldiers and online and custom, and just play the game. I really had no tips, and to get to 13,000 trophies, I just had to play the game. I had no tips. I just had to familiarize myself with the game, and and yeah, this is one of my older clips because I don't know, I just couldn't find any more footage to put in this video. It's a longer video, and yeah, just play the game. This is probably the most helpful tip I can give to you beginners. This whole video was made for beginners. 0 trophies, like 10 trophies, to 2,000. Just beginners. If you're like 5,000 trophies, you don't need to watch this because you're experienced. So I hope this helps you, this video, and I'll now give you a strategy of my own that I don't use this strategy very much anymore. I use it when I was at like 4,000, like 6,000 trophies. I may have stolen it, but I don't care. It's pretty good, and yeah, watch it. It's pretty good. It'll help you get started on what professional armies look like. It'll help you. Trust me. Alright, so here's the strategy I was talking about a bit earlier, like a few seconds ago. So you start out with 10 musketeers on each side, as I'm doing so. Just put them in the corners mostly. You can spread them out a bit more if you want to, but that's mainly it. Then you put 3 pirates on each side. You can put the pirates in front of the musketeers, like you can put them there or like before. And then you put 3 bombs, 2 on each side and 1 in the middle. And then you just make a long rundown of musketeers. I used too much in an example. I accidentally, used too much. But it should look like something like that. It's mostly a beginner. Like, it's not a beginner strategy. It's a professional strategy. It's really good. If you pull it on me, if you use it on me, I'm gonna beat it because I know how to beat it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. That strategy is pretty good. It'll help you get started with making good strategies. You should have multiple strategies, because if you have one strategy and you go up against the same guy, it's gonna be like, hey, I've played against this strategy multiple times. I know how to beat it now. And you're just kind of predictable if you have one strategy. So use multiple strategies. Just come up with your own strategies. Just follow my tips that I explained to you. Remember, these are for beginners. Over time, you're going to discover different things, possibly that I haven't. This was for beginners mostly. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. Only OGs know why I put this image in there, because that was my original outro. I said F you, Kappa. In it, because I wanted my content to be 13 plus, but now I realize that it is 13 plus already. And if you're an OG, you know why. You know why I did this. You watch my videos when I did this. I put FU Kappa. It was pretty funny. I hope you guys enjoyed. And peace. Yeah, the F word's a bad word, but I thought I had to do it, but now I realize I don't have to. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. I might be making a video sometime in the future like this. I hope you guys enjoyed a lot, and it took me quite a while to make this video, so maybe slap a thumbs up on the video, subscribe. It took me quite a while to make this video. It probably doesn't seem like it, but it's like a 15-minute video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't intend to meet it this long. I was just talking. It's not scripted. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. I keep on saying peace, and it's not ending. Alright, peace. It's gonna end now. Peace.